Perfect.
Hey y'all, hey, happy Sunday and welcome back to the newest edition of the Queens of Boxing Talk. I am Nik-J. This is my player partner, Boxiana the Menace. And tonight, honey, do we have some things to discuss. We are covering the last Crescendo, all things that happened in Riad season on yesterday. Buckle up, because there's a lot to get to. Friend, how was your weekend? I know you you made it in here by the skin of your teeth. What'd you do this weekend?
And on two wheels. My baby turned 16.
Sweet 16.
This past week. So, I've been surviving a mental breakdown and all of that. That's how I got one more. But he the oldest, he my first, so it's weird to watch him be a man, and he got like a patch of hair that's like when he got some right here, but he got a patch right here now, and I'm like, oh no, what is that? So I don't know, friend. He had a crab boil today in Houston, where it was a nice 41 degrees, so I had to come home and take some medicine because I'm probably going to food tomorrow. Opulent LD, hold on now. Listen, one thing that we won't be no Granny B. And
At all. We rebuked it.
My baby, he don't play that. He's very much going to be like his other parent, which is having his first child when he was 32. So he is not the one or the two. He hate kids. Really? I mean, I'm just being honest.
Oh my.
Oh, I say
I'm not mad at that though.
Oh no, me either.
Be selfish. Right now is the time to be selfish. Don't be thinking about no children. No.
And you know what? I did a thing. He had Hitler. So when Hitler was an infant, I go in there and put him in there with him and just leave. He been there crying, hollering, figure it out. I don't know what to do. Remember they used to send you home with them babies in school? They don't do that no more, friend. That's why you get so many these teens thinking pregnancy is cute. They don't send them babies home no more.
I didn't have that. I didn't take that class. I didn't need that. I had two younger brothers and all my small cousins. And my aunt had me in the delivery room with her when she gave birth. So yeah, that was all the birth control I needed. Okay, probably too much because yeah. Anyway, happy birthday, nephew. You look cute. I love the green. You do. You look cute.
Thank you. I like the greens. Yeah, friend. I'm telling you, I'm finna go. Amy. Or Amy, when we get done tomorrow, text me. Next Saturday, I gotta show you something.
Oh, she been talking about Janice for a while, Mom.
I gotta show you something, girl.
Well, I feel like we got a wicked kind of thing going on right now.
I was gonna say, I'm feeling elfish today too, friend. We're gonna have a great show.
We're going to have a very good show, and because we're going to contrast a lot on this show. So this is going to be very good. This is very, We always do this. I love when we be in sync like this.
And you know what? The show always reflects when we do this too.
It does. It
Yeah.
does. Y'all come on in the room. Come on in. I see you. Pablo Escobar was first in the house. How you doing? Sean Terrence is here. Georgia Peach Denise, how you doing? Gunto Peacemaker is here. Hey, Herb Winston, how are you? RT is here. Inkton Capcon, how are you? Sticks and Jabs. Nakia, make them freeze. Corbin, I see the copulation. And the comments back to back. I love it. Light Skin Business, how you doing? Coach 67 Sports TV is in the house. Hey, Wavy on. Hey, brother, where you been? I ain't seen you in a while. It's good to see you. OG Eric from St. Louis. St. Louis, what's going on? Hey, Tavares, I'm gonna have to give you a wrench. You've been here a while. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to hook you up. Jason Pennywell, what's going on? Hey, mommy, how are you? You told him we was coming. Opulent LDTV, what's going down? Hardcore Casual 254 is in the house. Willie Williams, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. What's up? Mo, 2013 is in the house. I Am Sports Cards is here. Terry W is here. Shogun 76. Them pulled up on us. Keisha Sellers is in the house. Hey, girl, hey. Daniel Grayson, GFS Blackout, Boxing and Barbecue. Eric, oh, y'all better come on in the house. Canelo Duck Me, what's going down? Bionic Prince, Soda Black, Maximilian. Hey, y'all better swing on through here. Hey, Janae. Hey, Brianna Birda. Hey, girl, hey. Phenomenal Mexican. Now, he don't need a job just yet.
Nah, he ain't getting no job, but there's very much to say about Martin Bacoli. And Nakia, we passed you up, but I know me and your baby is a couple of days apart. So happy 16th birthday to your baby, too.
Oh, the churn turning 16. Devin Bell, I see you. Mr. Make 'em Sick, what's going down? Big play. Mr. Big Play Bray is in the house. Scarcities from upstate is here. Hey, Quell. Quell, I can't wait for Bree to tell you all the details of the good gumbo. Did you say okay, Aretha? You better shut up, Boxing and Barbecue. Anyway, so listen, hey, Dick Dollars. Y'all, it's so much to get into. So we just gonna jump right into it because it's a lot. Okay. First of all, Riad season, they were billing it so tough as the greatest card ever made. Listen, I'm older, but I ain't that old. I do know that plenty of people have said Don King put on one of the best cards ever known to man in boxing. So I don't know. I haven't looked any of the huge major cards up to contrast and compare, but I will say it was a very good card. Extremely good card put together yesterday, even with the pulling out of two of the events, Daniel Dubois and Kid Schofield. The card was still an excellent card. Friend, how did you feel about it starting so early in the day, ending around maybe 5, 6 o'clock, giving you time to wind down and finish the day? How did you feel about that?
Listen, I got up at I had hair to do, so I was up at 5, trying to get all my stuff out the way. And then at 10 o'clock, I turned the fights on and they were already starting to get into the card. I was like, wait, I didn't miss half the card already. I like that because I can go to bed and I can unwind. I got time to try to chill. Yes.
I'm here for it too, because especially when it's a big card like that and it's an anticipated card, we get wound up all week talking about it, and then we actually have the card. And I'm not saying I don't love a good fight night, but when we have those good cards and it's late at night and we have to try to unwind around 11 o'clock, and I'm just going to be honest with y'all, it takes me a minute. I sometimes have to take Benadryl because if it's a good one, I'm still wound up. So I enjoyed that this was earlier in the day, gave me time to come back down, settle down, and actually go to sleep and get some good sleep. I enjoyed it. I really did. Thank you so much, Soda Black, with his $1.99. He says, can I get a hey, Soda Black? Y'all look great today. Thank you. Thank you so much, Soda Black. So, okay, let's get into it. we made some predictions. We made some picks on Friday. So we're just going to go through what we went through on Friday and talk about the outcomes, okay? And we're going to cover some things that, we see the majority of, well, my friend probably didn't because she's been busy today, but I took some time to look at other recaps from the weekend. And so we'll talk about a lot of stuff that's being spoken about considering this card. But first big card of the night, first main card, Joshua Buatsi versus Callum Smith. Okay. So we both went out on a limb, chose Buatsi to win this fight. But we did say it was going to be a hard fought fight because Callum Smith ain't no hoe, and lo and behold, we got the first one wrong, friend. We got it wrong. Now it went 12 rounds. But baby, Callum Smith was very determined. Both, it was low key, it was one of the better fights of the night. If you missed it, you may want to go back and watch it because low key, that was one of the most competitive fights of the night. Both gentlemen end up hurting each other. Nobody went down. I don't believe anybody went down in the fight, but baby, they was slanging some leather. And when Callum hurt Buatsi, and I was thinking he was about to be done and out of there, he came back with some leather of his own and he rocked Callum Smith. So listen, congratulations to Callum Smith. It was a very hard fought W. I think Buatsi is definitely going to be back. But for me, it just seemed like he was a little slower than I remember him being. It seemed like his feet were heavy and he just wasn't as sharp as I remember him being. Maybe I'm wrong about that. What did you think about that fight, friend?
It wasn't that. Them body shots zapped all that. That initial one, it was almost too much for him, friend. So like he was windmilling. And yes, Brandon,
I know exactly what he's going to say.
We need to get to that first because I was thinking about it before you even typed it, but my friend was deep in her thought. And the suit was custom made, okay, because it had that Chinese theme collar. And then, like, did you see the buttons on the side?
I did.
Okay, and then one side was really, really long, and then I just want to clear that up, okay? Because I'm friends with somebody that's in his camp.
Read it first, so we can know what you're talking about.
Okay, let's clear this up before we talk about that boy.
Not Gordon Cottrell. Ergo, please.
Yes. Buatsi, he did not go to the hospital. That was a Twitter rumor that started and it spread really fast. He never went to the hospital. I just want to clear that up.
I think they said it on the broadcast and they misspoke on the broadcast. But he actually was in the arena. He didn't leave to go to the hospital. So they misspoke. I believe they said that on the broadcast, but that was not true. He was still in the arena enjoying the rest of the fight card. So that's that. Back to Sean Porter, because I saw what you said about Sean on Twitter, and I typically am in agreement with you. However, Soda Black, thank you so much. He says that MJ pick makes me laugh every time. # Boxing Queens, thank you. I don't want to say I was a fan of the Gordon Cottrell, but I have already programmed my mind to know that Sean is going to come with something different, is the word I'm going to use tonight. Different. So I wasn't appalled by his mismatched length blazer.
You looked a damn fool. All them people up there had normal clothes. And then here you come with this Willy Wonka suit. I wanted to kick him off the stage, friend. I was angered. Like, Sean, the color was nice. The sneaker was like a really positive outlook. I love the sneaker, friend. The jacket. And he designed the jacket because the jacket had a Chinese collar. I know he designed the jacket. Nakia, you and my friend, he looked like Willy Wonka.
Listen, I liked the suit ensemble. For me, I did not like the fact that he had the pants leg over the tennis shoes. I would have wanted him to have the pants leg outside over the high top just to show the bottom part of the tennis shoe. Tennis shoe went perfectly with the suit, but I didn't like that he had the pants legs tucked inside the high top. That's where he lost me. But the suit itself, not Kevin Garnett in 2005. At least his braids were fresh and he had some type of lineup. It wasn't the crispiest, but it was lined. Okay.
You know what I noticed? We didn't get a concert yesterday and nobody won a damn car. What happened to the vehicles?
You know what? I'm going to tell you what happened. Turkey is listening to the complaints. Turkey is listening to the people, I believe. And I think he heard the people when we were saying that it's too drawn out in between matches because, baby, they was coming like.
Listen, I like Sierra, Missy, and Busta.
We did, but the majority of the people complained. And you know what, though, friend? This was already a long card. It was long.
Okay, that's fine. But none of the cousins want a vehicle this time. Like that, y'all didn't even get a car away.
I was just going to say somebody did get a car.
Oh, I missed
somebody. She said they announced it on Twitter. That's what I'm saying.
I've been because I didn't see a cousin get a car this time. That's why I was like.
He heard the cries of the fans saying that the shows were too long and drawn out. We didn't want to see. A lot of people were saying they didn't like seeing the concert in between because it was too long. So he shortened it up because it really was all about boxing. And when I say it was not even 10 good minutes between fights before the next folks were walking out, he kept the ball rolling. I liked it. I like when I can tell that people are listening to the fans. I like that. So he gets a gold star for that. Now, there's some other stuff that happened on that card that we're going to discuss. But when I can tell that you've heard the complaints of the fans and you try to fix it, I can't do nothing but applaud that. So
they sure didn't have no post-fight interviews in the ring. They heard me that.
Tell me you watching without telling me you watching is all I'm going to say about that. Now the 86, thank you so much for the 20 Ps. He says, salute, Queens, and salute to the mighty LDBC. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. So listen. Oh, here we go, Karma. We're going to talk about it. My only complaint was that they knew they won the car even before their name was announced. LOL. Okay.
They always do, cousin. They always do. They know who win. Remember that one girl? She was excited before they even called her name. She was over there telling to her homegirl, bitch, that call mine. I can't wait for them to call my name. Bitch, they finna call me. That's what she gets. And then they called her name and she looked at her friend and said, bitch, I told you. And she went up there and got her car.
See, Boxing and Barbecue said he was able to stay awake the whole card. He loves daytime fights. I know somebody who took a nap.
A nap wasn't the word, baby. I looked up and I had cocked over like this, friend. You see how I leaned over? My neck was hurting and shit when I woke up. I was like, ooh, wait. Ooh.
Y'all do me a favor. Hit the like button, please, because let me check. Let me go over here and check and see what these likes are looking like, because y'all be playing with us in that like button sometimes. We got 138 people in the room right now, and I see 73, 74 likes. Y'all hit that like button for you girls. Thank you very kindly. Okay, so look, we're going to go right into it. Congratulations to Callum Smith. And like you said, friend, he did outstanding body work. And I want to say body work, body shots were probably a theme throughout the night on this card. And Callum Smith got it started in that fight with Joshua Buatsi. Congratulations to him. Joshua Buatsi, look forward to seeing you back in the ring. I thought you fought, gave a valiant effort, but his veteran savvy won him that fight, and the body shots did not hurt either. But it was a really good fight to start the card off with. But unfortunately, we both got that wrong because we chose Joshua Buatsi to win, and he did not. Moving right along to the second fight of that card. I believe it was Zhang. Was it Zhang? Was it Zhang? Okay, Zhang versus Nik-J-QBT. Now listen. We both actually picked Nik to win that fight, and we were correct. I didn't know he was gonna knock him out though. Friend, tell me tell me about it.
I knew he was gonna stop him, friend. I just didn't know how. Man, the man is made of, I don't know what he made of, but I'm scared of him. They put him together well. He's very well packaged. He is a solid fighter. He did Zhang dirty. And I thought Zhang was on his best. Zhang came out there. He was really, 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 really hitting on him, friend. I was like, okay, Zhang might. Then he got tired.
After round one, he was huffing and puffing.
Once he got tired, that was a wrap. You know what? Some of these heavyweights, they only good for a round or two. That's it. They for a round or two.
Now, Zhang, first of all, we do have to keep in mind he's a humongous human. Okay, just that's off the rip. He's a humongous human. Then add on to the fact that I believe he's like 42. That's a lot of weight to carry around. And at 42, your conditioning is not going to be top tier. I don't care how much cardio you're doing. But at 42, along with the fact that you're just a real big human being, it's going to be hard on you. And his bread and butter is getting people up out of there early. It's hard for him in the latter rounds. It just is. Unless he's fighting somebody else that's, lacking in the conditioning department. So, did I say apartment or department? Anyway, after round one, he was huffing and puffing and breathing hard. And you could see that Nik was getting more offensive. And he was also attacking the body, the blubbery area of Zhang. But in doing so, he got a little comfortable and forgot he was in there with a very, very heavy-handed gentleman. And he was up in there trying to be offensive and got clipped. And Zhang put him down. And so at that point, every time you see a boxer, I don't care if they dog tired. If they hurt somebody or knock them down, they get a jolt of adrenaline and it feels like the tides turn. Well, that happened with Zhang too. He knocked him down. He hurried up, ran up on him. However, QBT recovered very well. And by the end of that round, he had his legs back under him. He came back out, and it was lights out after that. He went to work on that body. And when I say he chopped that tree down, and once he went down, he was not getting back up. I couldn't believe he sat there on one knee and let that man count him out like that. He didn't even try, friend. I thought he would have at least tried to get up.
Ma'am, he could not continue. He was done, cooked. He went down. He was like, you know what, bitch? I got you. Fuck you mean? Get up for what? The check is in the bank. It got there when I walked out. So guess what? Knock me out. I got the turkey bag, and guess what? I'm going shopping on Monday.
Basically, I couldn't believe he managed to have one knee up. I thought he was gonna get up and sling all that weight up and at least stand up and let him count you out.
You know how hard it is for a big person to get up off the ground?
Apparently.
Hell, it's hard for my old ass to get up off the ground when I've been there too long.
This is all true.
I can't imagine being 300 and something pounds trying to get up off the ground after somebody that hit me in the stomach.
This is all true.
And man,
This is all true. This is all true. Thank you so much, Phenomenal Mexican, with the $2.
My bad. I didn't mean to. Because I was thinking this right here. My bad.
Oh, wait a minute. We're going to put you back up, Bella. Phenomenal Mexican says, where is Anthony Yard? He's been missing. Anthony Yard was there yesterday, wasn't he?
And he just fought not too long ago.
Yeah, he did. He just fought not too long ago. Anthony is still in the mix. He is still in the mix. Thank you so much, 88 Sports Talk. He said, man, that dude was punishing Zhang to the body. He beat the spirit and fight out of him. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Is he around 60, the messenger? We being too kind when we say 42. Because, yeah, I knew he was a problem when he beat up on the Cuban like that. What's his name? What's the Cuban man's name? Frank Sanchez. He beat up on Frank Sanchez like that. I was like, okay. All right. Thank you so much, Boxing Fan Times 4. He says Zhang stays on fuel level low. Yes, he does. Yeah, yes, he did quit, Bella. I ain't want to say that. I ain't want to say it like that, Bella. But that's how I felt. Because he ain't even try. His face was all balled up, and he ain't even try. Yeah. Did Frank fight yesterday? I didn't know that. Kenton Davis, DJ K-Tail, thank you so much for the $5. He says, lack of sleep, the Saudi elevation, what the blank impacted Bacoli's punch resistance. Happy Sunday, Queens. We gonna get there, and I can't wait to talk about it. We gonna get there. What's up, Drink? How you doing, Chop Shop? So listen, tell them again, Chop Shop, that like button is disrespectful. Y'all need to come on with the come on. Congratulations, Ajit. Is it Ajit, or I'm gonna say Ajit? Because I don't like how that other thing sounded that I just said. Yeah.
I think it's friend.
Mr. Caballero.
Yeah, him.
Excellent job yesterday. Getting up off the canvas, shaking it off, and going back to work. He's going to be a problem at heavyweight, friend. He's going to be a real problem.
And I was watching the heavyweights, and I'm like, as American, who we got to send to go, you know what I'm saying, rally the troops if necessary. And, you know, everybody was like, we got Richard Torres. He a cruiserweight to me, friend. I think he going to dominate at cruiserweight. I mean, he's going to have a fantastic time there at cruiser. It's going to be fantastic. But then we got who we got? That young dude, what's his name? Elise Feliz. What's his name?
Is he American?
Yeah, he from New York. Like, he Puerto Rican. He look like a big boyfriend. Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait till we get to him.
Oh, baby, I got so much to say.
Yeah. So congratulations to Ajit Caballero. Excellent performance yesterday. Okay, excellent. And we both got that one right, friend. We both picked him. Okay, so then we go to one of the more who was after that? Who was after that in the order, y'all? Was it Hazma and Carlos, or was it
Virgil?
It was Virgil and Madrimov. Okay, baby, we said this was gonna low-key be the fight of the night. Now, I picked with my heart, and it should have not been a question, but it was for me. I was a little nervous for Virgil, but I should not have been, because, baby, it was a really good fight. And to my surprise, Madrimov did fight him similar to how he fought Bud Crawford. Mm-hmm. But I was so proud of how patient Virgil was. I was so happy with his growth from his last performance. That's what I like to see from a young guy, when they have a performance that may not have been their best, but they pull through and you can see that they learned from it in their next performance. I just thought he did such a great job. Friend, how did you feel about Uncle Virgil watching him yesterday?
Oh, my kid thought I was crazy in here, baby. When I tell you, I called my friend, I almost told my shit. I was in here standing up my chair, cause like, and like it upset me so bad because the commentary was so biased yesterday. Like it had got to the
Turned it down.
I should have, but I needed to hear what they were saying so I can come in here and talk about it. It's okay to like be even when y'all doing a commentary. Like it doesn't have to be so one-sided. I also need to throw in the fact that Bernard Hopkins is a dumbass. Bernard Hopkins is like level 2, probably one of the worst people I've ever have to be in contact with ever. I think you're weird. And why is Victor Ortiz in your mouth? Why would Victor Ortiz be on your brain? I think they shouldn't put a microphone in his face no more because he got a little bit of that Antonio Brown in him.
You know, old Bernard gets on my nerves. Anyway, bathroom Bernard gets on my ever loving. Now that was a nice suit he had on. It was a nice ensemble. I like that. I like that. And I like the print. But Bernard, always in front of a camera trying to sound intelligent and end up putting his foot in his mouth every time. That man has been signed with y'all too damn long for you to be over there calling him Victor Ortiz.
Why was you calling him Victor? And like he said it more than once, even down to the point where Dame Lillard was like, Bernard, that man's name is Virgil Ortiz. That man's name is not Victor Ortiz. Are you okay, Bernard?
He was not.
I don't like him, but not to make this is Virgil's moment.
Right.
Virgil and Sharetta is holding the city on their back right now. Shout out to them. Congratulations to them. I hope they come home and Dallas is receptive of them like they supposed to be. Like Virgil put on last night and everybody talking about how he was gonna get beat because Bud struggled to beat this guy and da 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 da. Virgil was in his bag last night and like he took that one big punch from Majimov and like he was like, that's it. And you can see when he figured out that I can take whatever he throwing out. Because it got to the point where Virgil had let him hit him a couple of times. I was like, oh, he finna stop him. Yeah, he was marked up.
Them cheekbones was rosy after round 1. I was like, Lord have mercy.
Yeah. Virgil was in his bag. He should be proud of himself. His team should be proud of each other. That's what Majimov get. He got in there and like Gritty made a tweet and he said, you know, if this man was a darker skin color, this would be considered running. No, not me.
Marathon running.
Not me. This man ran from round 1 to round 7 till he could not run no more. To that gas tank puttered. He could not keep up with that same pace all night. And Virgil was applying the pressure. He didn't allow him to think and move and change. He couldn't do it because Virgil was on him consistently. Like, and I made a tweet probably in like round 2 or 3, and I was like, he gonna frustrate Virgil with all this moving. And I just knew Virgil was gonna. He didn't. He remained calm. He was poised. He looked like a real champion. I say, oh, this is what a champion looked like in the ring. He did what was supposed to be done. And I know everybody on this big hole, Bud and Canelo, make Virgil and Terrence Crawford in the stadium. I promise you. That's going to be the one. Make Bud and Virgil. I want to see him fight Canelo. I think that it makes no sense. I want Bud and Virgil. Let's get it active in the stadium. I do want to see it. You want to know why, Bella? Because y'all can say what y'all want. Virgil put on a clinic last night where we came in here with some questions the following Sunday. We ain't no question. I just want to see. Let's see.
Yeah, man. That was listen, the fight reminded me, not exactly, but it was very reminiscent to me of David Benavidez and Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant did a whole lot of unnecessary moving early, knowing darn well his gas tank putters towards the end. And Virgil, like David, stayed very patient. He followed him around the ring. He cut him off when he could. He went to work when he could. But at some point, you're going to meet somebody. And this is what the difference was between Madrimov and Terrence Crawford. He had to find out that Terrence Crawford had pop on his punch. He knew coming into this fight that Virgil did. So he didn't necessarily put himself in any kind of harm's way. That's where all that extra moving came from. And it tired him out. And at some point in that fight, the second half of that fight, he had to stop and exchange. And by that time, any power that he may have had earlier in the fight, it wasn't there anymore because his legs were spent. Virgil heavy-handed, naturally. Okay, he's used to following people and cutting them off and doing his thing like that. So I was just really proud of Virgil for staying calm, being patient, staying poised, and beating him up when the opportunity presented itself. I was excited.
Multiple times. And like, I see y'all in the comments talking about Bud washing him, but like, we have a fight to compare at this point to say who, what, washing who. Bud did not wash Madrimov, you guys. All this wash that y'all seeing, y'all don't want to see that, but he getting stopped. You guys, we don't know. We don't know. Like, we got to be for real. This is a question. We need an answer.
It's a great fight. It's a great fight. Why would you not want to see it?
You know, we talking about great fights, and you know, y'all don't want to see that. So Xander Zaya said, "I'll take it. Let me take it. Go ahead, Xander. Get your butt beat. If you ready for that, Virgil will. This sounds so provocative. Virgil will dominate you very badly. It's gonna look like it did last night for him."
Now I have a question, because you said it's a lot of people saying no. My question is this: does Bud Crawford still hold that belt at 154? So if he's not gonna fight him, shouldn't he relinquish that belt? I'm just asking for a friend. Thank you so much, Drink More Water. He says, told you there was no need to be nervous, Nik. That is garbage. That Bud fight wasn't close, and he never had a shot against Virgil. You did say it, Drink. You absolutely told me. You absolutely said it. I do want to see Bud versus Virgil. I absolutely do. Flashy boy, 1313. Thank you so much. He says, why does ninja hands always hurt? Damn, shaking my head. We're gonna get to it. We definitely gonna get to it. And I would not mind seeing Virgil versus Charles Conwell either. 154 is full of fire. Okay, it's not too many bad fights that you can make at 154 pounds because everybody got something to say. But I do want to know if Budrick is still holding the belts up there, and if he is, why? Is my question. Big Dog Willie, thank you so much for the $10 super holler. He said Schofield Sr. said on X that Kid Austin and himself was in Paris being pursued by Saudi Arabian assassins that Shakur had hired. If it wasn't for Schofield Sr. Kung Fu skills, they would have never made it to the U.S. Big Dog Willie, sir? Thank you for the $10 super chat. Thank you. I'm really trying to figure out if he's holding the belts because he the big dog. If he the big dog and he finna fight the other big dog, do you plan on coming back down? Like, what is it? I'm trying to figure out what is.
Well, Mel ain't came back, so.
I'm just trying to figure out if he's going up to 168 pounds. Why is he holding on to the belts at 154? Why?
I don't know, but Drink, I watched it and it looked the same to me. It looked like there was some windmilling going on a couple times from somebody that shouldn't have been windmilling no Madrimov. So
I'm just saying. I don't like when y'all do that. If we are boxing fans, why are you saying a fight is not a good fight? Well, I don't get that.
you know, haters, man. Y'all quit saying who gonna beat who. We gonna who. The only person that could beat somebody that we ain't got to guess about is Tank. Tank gonna beat the shit out of Shakur because Shakur ain't got the hands to hold up. And you know, we know how that other fight gonna go too, but we don't have to argue about it. I'm just saying, friend, it
No,
is.
we don't know.
We know, but
No, we don't know.
Okay, Bud 38. Bitter Beef is 38. Ain't no excuses, man. If Bud, the guy that y'all say he is, he can beat the shit out of Virgil Ortiz. He could beat the shit out of Charles Conwell. He beat the shit out of all these people.
Jamel Charlo and everybody else at 154. But
Bud is unbeatable.
He's not fighting at 54 though. So what are we doing with the belts? We kill Canelo for holding belts hostage. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like if Bud wasn't moving to 168, I wouldn't have nothing to say. But sir, you have a fight in September.
But wait, don't Mel still got?
Mel has nothing. They stripped him of everything.
All right, well, it's coming soon then, friend. They'll strip Bud too. Bud ain't no different.
I don't know. DJ K-Tel, he says Bud versus Ortiz and Canelo versus Bivol at 175 in September. No, it shouldn't be. Canelo versus Bivol, that would be good. That would be his rematch, huh? Interesting. I like that. I like it. Okay. He's Mel is the champion recess. Okay. All right. Well, congratulations to Grand Prairie's own Virgil Ortiz for getting the job done, looking fabulous while doing it. Madrimov, honey, I don't know where you go from here. I'm not sure where you go next. Like I said, 154 is stacked, but you have 2 back-to-back L's. So maybe he should be fighting Xander Zayas next. I wouldn't mind that one. I mean, that would be a name for Xander. He's searching for a name, and it's somebody that he could possibly, beat. So anyway, shout out to Virgil Ortiz for getting the job done, for defending his belt, for looking a lot better than he did in his last fight. I thought he did phenomenal. I did. I really did. Poised and just a freight train, man. He was coming downhill the whole fight. Now, next fight. Bakram. Was it Bakram? Yeah. Bakram. Why am I calling him Bakram? This man's name is Hazma. Hamza.
Hamza.
It's the wine, y'all. Hamza Shiraz versus Carlos Adames. Now, we said I went out on a limb and I picked Carlos Adames by KO. You picked Hazma. Did you pick him by KO or did you just pick him to win?
I don't know if I picked him to win.
You did. I got it right here.
Okay, well, maybe I did. Yeah,
you did.
Yeah,
you said decision. You said decision, actually.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
How did you feel about that?
Baby, I knew it was something fishy was coming on, and it was crazy because I was watching. Well, no, I'm lying. I did. I started watching it. I did starting watching it. I woke up and I don't know if Shakur was walking out or Shakur had just stopped paddling when I woke up. Okay. I saw the first maybe couple of rounds, friend. I got bored. I wanted them to both bite each other and get that shit over with, friend. It was too much for me, man. And friend, I don't know what happened, but I was linked over like this, friend. Like you could, I was linked over, and I woke up and my neck was hurting because I couldn't stay awake.
Oh wow.
I
Now
couldn't,
it wasn't the most entertaining.
no,
It
it was.
was
It wasn't entertaining in the least bit, friend. It was the least entertaining fight on the card.
Now this is interesting because this is my first time hearing this drink. Drink says Hasma Shiraz disappointed me, but he did have a real hand injury, no fake shit, to get ahead of the criticism. I didn't know he had a hand injury. What was wrong with his hand? Okay, thank you, Flashy Boy 1313. He says that was a robbery.
Yeah, and I honestly, when I went back and watched it, I thought Carlos won that fight. He did everything that needed to be done, and like we all know, Hasma got he can get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like we saw him get hurt before, so we knew that also was a chance. So,
Okay, so they're saying he broke his hand during the fight. I was not aware.
all right, well,
I
either
didn't know
way,
that. Okay.
Tank broke his hand in the fight too, and it didn't look
It
like.
wasn't broke.
Well, it was messed up. Same thing. Shakur hand was messed. Shakur messed his hand up, and it didn't look like that. Whatever. I'm just saying, if you broke your hand, tore your hand up. However, your ass would need to run real hard with that other arm.
Okay.
So I feel like he got exposed a little bit because he was really on a high cliff train. Everybody was like, he is a yo, it, and I think the train stopped.
Well, the train it was definitely off the tracks yesterday. There were a lot of people who had very high hopes for Hasma, Hamza. Lord, why I want to call it man Hazmat Hamza. He did not quite deliver, but I did not know. So if he had a hand injury, that kind of explains why he wasn't as aggressive as he was before in previous fights. But still, with that injury, it explains that, but it doesn't explain why Carlos Adames had to endure being given a draw. I felt like it was a very uneventful fight, but I felt like he did enough to retain his belt. And there were a lot of people that were very upset with the fact that it appeared that Prayshawn Darnell Turkey Al-Sheikh was in the corner telling Hamza that either he was down 2 rounds or he needed 2 rounds, or he was giving him some type of information pertaining to him being down on the scorecard. Did you see that? How did you feel about that, friend?
I don't know, and I keep seeing everybody saying, "Well, Floyd did it for Tank." No, Floyd didn't go tell. He said on the unofficial card, he made sure there was a distinction between the two being unofficial. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's a bad look. It is a bad look, especially because the fight turned out to be a draw. If that never would have been captured and it was a draw, it wouldn't have been anything. But because that moment was captured, it looked like something was fishy going on. So,
well, it was a thing for me before I even saw the footage of him saying that. When I saw him say draw, because like you, friend, I had dozed off a little bit. So when I woke up, they had already given the outcome of the fight. So I had to get on Twitter to see who won. But before I did that, I just assumed that Carlos Adames had won the fight. And so when I saw a draw and he was able to keep his belt, I was happy. I was relieved that he kept his belt. But I thought he had done enough in what I would call maybe a little bit of a snooze fest to outright win the fight. Now, I have to agree. I don't know. I didn't hear, and let me read Boxing Fan Times 4. He says, did y'all see the video of Turkey telling Shiraz's team he's down 2 points? Seems Turkey was checking the judges' scorecards. Now, Do we know if Turkey was checking the official scorecards or did he see the unofficial scorecards? Or do we know where he got his information from? Or do we just know that he was saying, hey, you down 2 points? Do we know any of that or are we speculating? Does anybody know this?
Well, you know what? Either way, friend, unofficial, official, his ass should have been over there. If that's the case, he should have took his ass around there on the other corner and told the dumbass, "You're up 2 rounds on the card." You know what I'm saying? It looked weird. Him solely going to that corner saying something specifically just to that corner. If he was gonna do something, he should have made it spicy and walked his ass over there to Adonis's card too. I mean, corner two, and said something to them.
Well, if he gonna say something to somebody, would you think he would say it to the person who was down? Or is the problem that he just said it to him?
The problem is he just said it to him.
Okay.
That was the problem.
Okay. But we have seen that happen before though. Okay, so it's not nothing to like go ape shit crazy about.
No, but it is.
Why is it?
Because it shouldn't have been done. Same thing for Floyd. Floyd not getting the pass for doing it with Tank.
But he did though, because then I don't remember nobody getting online talking about it the next day.
No, then I mean, and you know, Tank got on Twitter, and it's just a lot. And yeah, Floyd is the promoter; he can do it.
So Turkey is what?
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's the promoter. I mean, either way, see exactly, Shawa. Sit down. You don't. If you gonna do something, do it in both corners. Don't do it in one corner. It look bad, friend. It just look bad.
No, I'm not saying it did look good. I agree. I would have rather him just sit down and enjoy the fights. Absolutely. I just don't like the selective outrage, though. It's like people are looking for a reason to say, aha! Aha! Don't y'all go over there. I told you it was something fishy. He shouldn't have done this. I done seen some fucked up decisions happen on Top Rank cards. Like we saw O'Shaquie Foster get completely robbed in our face. And that was a complete Top Rank card. We saw, in my opinion, Rayo Valenzuela get fucked over by Chris Colbert. That was a complete PBC card. We did not crash out behind it. And I get it. This is just the day after, so I understand it. But let's not act like, I told y'all it was something sinister about Saudi cards. They be over there. Pump your brakes. Let's not act like boxing has been the most up and up sport in the world. Like, please cut it the fuck out with that. Kindly. Respectfully. Just saying. Anyway, yeah. Cambosis, Maxie Hughes, we can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. T.O. has gotten major gifts on Top Rank, like major. Now, I would be right there with a lot of y'all if they took that man's belt from him. That is not the case. Okay? That is so not the case. Let's not act like we have not seen questionable outcomes in boxing right here in the good old United States of America. Let's not do that. Okay? Just spare me. Anyway, now we talking about boxing, gun toting. We're talking about boxing because a lot of people want to make that the excuse for why their favorite should never do business with this man. Knock it off. Just pump your brakes. Anyway, congratulations to Carlos Adames. I'm really glad he was able to retain his belt, get a fight, get a bag. Okay? All right, just calm down. Anyway, so the next fight. The next fight is the one that I know a lot of y'all want to talk about. Now, let me first start and say that I really enjoyed the outfit that one Shakur Stevenson had on. He's sponsored by Reebok, and I was a big fan of the pink and black ensemble that he had on yesterday. He was fighting a gentleman that got this fight on 2 days' notice. The electrician, Padley,
Nah,
Josh Padley.
yeah, we skipped the fight.
Who we skipped?
We skipped Bacoli and Joseph Parker.
I thought they were the co-main.
Nah, I thought they was. Are they the co-main? Okay, my bad.
Let me. They was the co-main. I thought. Am I tripping?
Right, you're right. You're right.
Baby, right. I'm not riding with nobody boxing and barbecue. What I'm telling you is, spare me the fucking crying. As if all of boxing is on the up and up. And he's the redheaded stepchild that's demonstrative and doing dirt. Spare me, is what I'm saying to you. They all got issues. They all can stand to do a little better. That's all I'm telling you. That's it. Boxing Fan Times 4 says they could take it if Adames' team seen the video and a rematch was to be ordered and Adames refused it. They could take it if Adames' team saw the video and a rematch was to be ordered and Adames refused it. Are you saying take his belts? I'm not understanding. I don't know. I didn't get it. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. So, y'all, am I right that the next fight was Shakur Stevenson or was it Bacoli and I think it was Shakur.
Friend. No, you're right, friend. You're right.
Yeah, I think it was Shakur. Okay. So, Padley and Shakur came on out to the ring, and friend, we both picked Shakur to win. How did you say this was gonna go? How did you say he was gonna win?
I thought I said that that he was gonna stop Buddy, but I said it also might be upset, and technically, this was an upset.
I think it was an upset. Hey, Miss Boxing, Miss KO, how you doing? Wait a minute.
Hey, Miss KO, it was an upset.
Friend, he stopped the man. How was it an upset?
But how the hell you stop a man that take a fight on a 4 days notice that ain't been training? It took you 9 rounds to do it, and you hurt your hand again in the process? We told you to save that damn hand because you was going to need it for Tank. You didn't listen. If anybody should have backed out of this fight, it should have been Shakur and let him fight Kid Austin.
Well, Kid was already gone.
You know what? And him and his daddy are stupid. I don't like him nor his daddy. No, Shakur hurt his hand last night. He stopped using it after he hurt it last night. He was on, if you go back and watch the fight, he was on the thumb with that right hand after a while. He couldn't throw that left. The hand is hurt, okay? He should have saved that hand for Tank. Well, he was going to need it.
That's what I see.
Good, Shakur. You stopped Buddy in 9 rounds.
Which hand did he have surgically repaired?
I want to say it was the right hand.
So yesterday he hurt the left hand.
Yes.
Hold on. Phenomenal Mexican, thank you so much. He says, Zeke says, so you bought the bottle of beer at 11?
And can I say sleep him? Sleep him is not an understatement because that shit you be trying with everybody else, you ain't going to be able to run from Tank like that. Like, and I tell when I talk about Tank, and a lot of people don't understand when you fighting him, that is a silver tooth person. You got to have something to make him think about the shit that he doing. If you don't have anything that you think about, make him think, you ain't gonna fool with him. And like Padley had something to make Shakur think. He was making him think, friend. I was like, Shakur. And then when he stopped him, why are you celebrating like that? You was worried, wasn't you?
I got a little worried in round 7. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh, please stop this man, because I don't want to hear them drag you like this tomorrow. Tonight. I don't, please stop this man, because I was getting nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I was getting a little nervous. He won though, friend.
Right.
He stopped him.
Or you were, if you didn't stop him, you were supposed to make that shit look like a clinic. It didn't. No, it didn't.
Friend, he did.
Friend, Paley shouldn't have been able. It shouldn't have went that long. Okay. It shouldn't have went that long. Shakur had enough in him to stop him in round 9. It didn't take that long, friend. Shakur is a masterclass boxer. You with your skill, it only took you 2 or 3 rounds to figure this guy out for real. Like, you didn't have to go and make that. You didn't have to do that. But you hurt yourself trying to be somebody. Like that sign when you come in here and say, be someone. You was trying to be someone. No. What you should have did was save that hand and pulled out of the fight, because you're going to need it to fight Tank. You don't have enough hand to make Tank respect you. You're going to need something in that glove.
Flashy Boy 1313 says, why was he icing the right hand and not the left? I think it's the right hand that he hurt.
The right hand is the hand he had surgery on. He hurt the left hand last night.
I'm confused, duration. I don't know which hand is hurt.
But friend, for a while, he wasn't throwing the right hand. He wasn't throwing the right hand at all. He was only throwing the left hand. And then, all of a sudden, he was only throwing the right hand and not the left hand. And every time he get flicked on that left hand, Shakur does not have a good poker face, you guys. Him and what's that, Buatsi? Buatsi needs to teach him some things.
Yeah, because Buatsi did have a great.
Buatsi has a great poker face. Shakur could use some help with that.
So, folks, we're not talking crazy about Shakur. We're just assessing the fact that he seemingly has very brittle hands. My question is this, because I did hear an interview that he did with Radio Raheem. I did hear an interview that he did with him where he said that once he gets back to the States, he's going to have a talk with Floyd Mayweather about, what he did to help himself and help his hands. Now, my question is this. You've known for quite some time that your hands are brittle and you have problems with them. Why are you just now? Because you've been around Floyd a lot. Why would this be the first time that you ask him about his hands and how he dealt with them and what he did with them? Why now? Why are you just now asking about that? You should have been on this long time ago. This is not the first time that you've had problems with your hands. We looked and saw all them scars and whatnot. You've been talking and complaining about your hands for quite some time. We all knew this. Why are you just now seeking advice? What is that about? Can somebody help me, please? Now, you was sitting up, this was months ago when you had all them chains on and Floyd was making mock flyers with you and Tank. You mean to tell me you wasn't talking to him then about your hands? Because this was after the Edward De Los Santos fight. when everybody knew that your hands were shot to hell. I need somebody to explain to me why now this is the time. Not no time before now, but now this is the time where you think you might want to ask Floyd Mayweather and other boxers how they help themselves and help, because you gonna need help with your hands and help you with your career moving forward. You just now thought that was a good idea.
Take that smile back. That's what you need to go do. That's the only thing that's gonna get you through. What RPDLD was trying to tell me Friday, he need to get him some sea moss and to snack that smile back. That's something that's gonna help him. That's it.
I just thought that was weird that he's saying that publicly now. That
But,
yeah, I'm gonna go ask Floyd about what he did with his hands, and
he needs some milk. He need to get a bucket of sand and get his ass out there and turn his hands in some bucket of sand until they get strong.
Y'all thought I was crazy when I kept telling y'all that I felt like if Shakur wasn't who he said he was, that was going to be an interesting fight. Black Truth said Kid Austin would be the WBC champ right now. Listen, after seeing what we saw, is that far-fetched? Because I feel like I had a little more confidence in Kid Austin than he and his daddy and the rest of his team did. I really felt like that was going to be a good fight. I really felt like that was going to be a good, interesting fight.
And you know what, friend? I hate them when people don't say that. Because now my conspiracy theorist brain is wondering if Turkey and them set that boy up while he was laying in that hospital bed like he was intubated. He had me pissed off, friend. Don't ever post. Listen, y'all stop posting pictures of yourselves when you get put in the hospital. Because to me, it be feeling like y'all be giving off a look that y'all trying to look like, and I don't like it. But what if the hand was messed up? Paddley was supposed to be a light touch, and they did put some cream on the lower back of the young child. I'm just saying, friend, what if the cream did come out and they touched them on the lower back?
Well, we do know Bernard was. Let me stop. No,
Bernard was over there.
Yeah, but that's his fighter though. That's his fighter.
We also know, you know what I'm saying. His daddy, he be bending his wrist too much. He don't read the labels. What if they put it in the cream while he was masseusing his baby down? Because you know he the masseuse, he the nutritionist, he the chef, he the trainer.
That was not a breathing tube. Y'all didn't look at that picture right. Those were EKG lines.
Okay, but no, friend, I'm telling you, the way somebody, okay, when you hook an EKG machine, typically, that part of the machine is deep into the gown, you guys. And I'm telling you this because I know how this goes, right? Because when I was in the military, this was my job, right? So typically, I'm gonna loosen up my collar. Typically, that much of the wire is in the gown, okay? Somebody intentionally pulled that wire up and tucked that boy's his head down to where it looked like he was intubated or he had something in his mouth draining his stomach out, friend. The way his head was looked and his mouth was open a little bit. It looked like the cord. They were trying to make it look like it was in his mouth.
Now, because of all the shenanigans leading up to this fight, I cannot even try to dismiss what you're saying because there are so many shenanigans leading up to this fight. I'm just so mad, especially since there were no findings when he was released from the hospital that the actual fight didn't take place, because I know a lot of y'all keep saying he don't have no ring IQ. Shakur was going to box circles around him. I still wanted to see it because Shakur was trying to prove a point yesterday, and I don't think Paddley had enough stank on those punches to cause any pause from Shakur. He took chances yesterday that he normally doesn't take. He was on his front foot. He was pushing Padley back. He was very offensive. He was putting his punches together, but he wasn't afraid of anything coming back. If nothing else, Kid Austin was going to have some stank on you on them punches coming back, at least from round 1 to round 4. We don't know when that hand got tender. I just think it would have been a better fight, in my opinion. I think it would have been better than what y'all believed it would have been. A lot of y'all. Free Smoke, thank you so much for the $4.99. He says, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I don't care how many times he ducked with them hands, Shakur is not beating Zepeda. Free Smoke, when people kept saying they didn't want to see the Shakur Zepeda fight, I was one screaming, yes, I do, because that is a really good style matchup, because Zepeda is so offensive, because he is so come forward, because he has such a high punch output. I wanted to see how he was going to deal with it with them hands, because if them hands is tender, we got a different kind of fight. Zepeda has his hands full with Tevin Foreman right now, so who knows if we get that fight next or not. I just hate that Kid Austin did this. I really hate that him and his team pulled out of this fight. I really do. I really do. But congratulations to Shakur Stevenson. He did exactly what he was supposed to do with the caliber fighter he had. He stopped him. He tenderized his body, which was smart, actually. It was very smart for him to go to his body. This man had not had a full camp, so we knew that his body was going to be tender. And he capitalized on that. He kept himself out of harm's way as much as he possibly could. But it is something about those hands that he is going to have to fix, or his career is going to be not all it can be. Let me just say that. So I don't know. I don't know what's next for him. He's back on Twitter, telling everybody what he would do to their favorite fighters. He would make their favorite fighters look like what he made Padley look like. And it all sounds great, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Congratulations to him, though. I'm really glad he got the stoppage. I'm really glad he got the stoppage. I am. So, you know what? Damn, they saying he fooled for Tank or Loma. What Loma gonna do? What is Loma gonna do?
Loma gonna have to drop that belt.
He's gonna have to do something.
Cause it's getting hot out here.
Yeah, it's getting real hot. Okay, so we're moving right along to the next fight, the co-main event. We have another fight that there was a replacement, so there were double replacements. We have Martin Bakole versus Joseph Parker. I picked Joseph Parker. You picked Martin Bakole. When I saw that Bakole was still in the airport during the weigh-ins, it gave me cause to pause. When I saw that the man was 315 pounds, it was a full-on stop for me. First of all, I just would like to know, did you advise him on his wardrobe and them plumber draw boxers thingies that he had on?
Bakole say it don't matter the size, I can fit it. He squoze in the jeans he had on at the airport, friend. He had on
my. What did he do?
He squoze. Them the same size pants that my son wear, and he had them on, friend. I don't know how he stuffed all himself in there like that. And then the trunk, he lost last night because them trunks he had on.
Cutting off his circulation.
Them the same trunks Jahan had on when he had that fight when he first came back. They were too little. Don't leave, friend. Come back. I'm just saying, friend, they were tiny. Them bitches were little. I was like, oh, wait. How did you squeeze in these damn trunks like this? Her friend, they was tight. And then, like, they made him look like he was shaped like this, friend. Because they wasn't baggy on the legs. They were tight on the thigh part. I was like, ooh. Joseph Parker, that guy. I dare not give him all his credit. He deserved it. I was not expecting that. I was expecting something different. Joseph Parker looked swole, big last night, like The Rock. I don't know, friend. I wasn't expecting that though. But Bacoli, baby, that jet lag. Listen, let me tell you. And one thing I know, and two things for sure, jet lag will do you dirty. And I didn't know because my friend will tell y'all, I ain't the one to fly. You literally have to force me to fly. My daddy had brain surgery and I had to go to North Carolina. And I got stuck in Miami for like 10 hours, y'all. The jet lag that I had by the time I got back to Texas, I had it for like 4 days. I was severely like screwed, man. I could not get myself together. He felt all of that last night. It was the outfit. It was because he squoze himself into the outfit. It was very bad. But the thing about me, Bacoli also came to get knocked out for a check. The check was in the account. When he got off the airport, he smiled the whole time. Joseph Parker knocked him out. He had a smile on his face. He got up and he was like, the check is in the account. Back home I go. I'm finna go get me 2 more wives, a cow, and some food. It is what it is, friend. I'm just saying, he doing that. That's what he did. Bacoli got that check and he back to the house, friend.
Now, this is my question. Because they got him, he was supposed to be getting ready for his fight with F.A. Jogba, right? I'm assuming that fight is off.
Friend, he was just going to go in there and lay on F.A. at this point because ain't no way. And I hope they made the outfits that you had picked out to go fight F.A. in. Friend, did you plan to lose some more weight? What did you plan to do, Martin?
Because I think he did plan to lose some weight because he had something similar on when he beat up Jared. He just was smaller.
Listen, baby, listen. I don't know why. What?
Teach. That fight is still on?
Oh, wow. I heard it was off.
Wow.
Don't give me Shop said it's still on.
It's still on. I was wondering that.
Well, I tell y'all what's gonna happen. He ain't gonna do nothing but go in there and lay on FA. That's what he gonna do. That's all he can do is lay on him. He is big. I'm going to say it was the jet lag.
It was the jet lag, the fact that he was not in shape. And let's not take a lot away from Joseph Parker. He caught him on the top of the head. Baby, I don't care who you are. It wasn't his mind. He got hit. His brains got scrambled and his legs said, sit yourself down, sir. All that big old, baby, I heard timber. He fell so slow and so long. It took his body and mind about 5 seconds to realize what was going on when he was falling. Them legs said, yeah, no.
You know what? And speaking of knockout, I got to go back to a fight because I forgot that I observed something in the corner when I was watching it. Baby, did you see them hook Zhilli Zhang up to that oxygen? They had him. He and Fred, I was there. I say, I know damn well.
Them big boys had a bad time yesterday over in Saudi. They had a bad time over there in Saudi. Y'all, I don't think the man was acting. You don't have to get nothing but tapped in the right spot in your head and your brain gets scrambled. He got hit on the top of his head, on the crown. Y'all talking, but y'all ain't been hit like that before. Them legs, he did, man, say, the way his legs got the wobbling, that wasn't no acting. It wasn't. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all really ain't shit. Not M'Baku. Not y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit.
That's why we can't come here and do nothing right. Because if it's not me, it's y'all in the comments that's saying and doing the wrong thing.
Terrible. And yes, what Bella said, hit the like button. It's 311 people in here. Y'all, we at least need 200 likes. At least 250 likes. Please and thank you. The legs could not do it. They couldn't. Y'all don't, if you've never had your equilibrium rocked, then don't speak on it because it's different. There's nothing you can do. Your head, your brain is telling you something totally different, but your body is going shut down. That's the body's natural response, is shut down and reset. And that's why it looks really weird, because once you get dropped and you sit down and you reset, your brain ain't never, your brain was okay, but your body shut down. And so people are like, man, he got right up afterward. Yeah, he had reset. He wasn't beating no count though, because he wasn't right. If your equilibrium has never been rocked and has never been off, you wouldn't understand. That's something that is uncontrollable. It really is.
All right, well, and this is for the people that be trying to act like they don't know. You ever got up too fast? There you go. If you've ever gotten up too fast and that feeling that you feel of sudden panic after you get up, like it's really hot and I feel like I'm about to faint or I'm sick to my stomach, I don't know what's going to happen. That's what that feels like.
Yes. Liver shots and equilibrium shots are impossible to recover from. They are in the matter of a 10 count. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. The best description I had was my daddy telling me how his father hit him in the solar plexus, and he couldn't, the way he described not being able to recover and the breath that he was trying to take and his body just not cooperating with what his mind was telling him to do. Know that is not acting. They dead ass. Because who wants to be looking crazy like that willingly? Nobody. He was getting paid regardless, y'all. He was going to get paid regardless. So shout out to Joseph Parker with the equilibrium shot to the top of the dome. Go ahead, what you reading, friend?
Now, why my dick gotta smell like weenie water? You call me a big bitch on the low, you finna get kicked out. I'm just letting you know, this your last shit. When you come back in here, you ain't gonna be able to come back in here.
She is going to definitely kill you.
Your ass done. You cooked, homeboy. When you come back in here, your name won't be blue if you can come back in here. Now, you might not come back in
you, Weedy.
You can a Rolo break. Ask Rolo where he at. Matter of fact, go ask Rolo where he been at last year in 17 months. Ask him.
Rolo in these comments, he just don't talk to us no more because we was mean to him. And I apologize for being mean for so long. We love you, Rolo.
He stays the same for the people that think it changed.
Phenomenal Mexican says, Bacoli said about a week ago, murder. Y'all stop. Y'all stop it. Y'all stop. Shout out to Joseph Parker, because low key, actually high key, Joseph Parker has one of the best resumes in heavyweight boxing. Okay. And they were showing footage of him, old footage of him. He looked like a totally different person with that facial hair, with his goatee. He has been active and he has just been mowing them down. Whoever they put in front of him, he has been beating them. So I want him to get his shot. I thought it was very cool of them to have Usyk in the ring, giving him the, I guess that was the interim WBC belt. And I was one who was thinking if Bacoli had a chance, he was going to have to do it early. But, I mean, Joseph Parker just shat on everything that I thought and got his behind up out of there early. He switched it around. He boomeranged that thing, and he got him up out of there early. So, shout out to Joseph Parker. I hope he gets his shot with Usyk. But Usyk is up there, too. These heavyweights are up there. You know, there's not in the near future, there is going to be a changing of the guard. But for right now, it looks like Usyk is in full command of the heavyweight division. But I would like to see Joseph Parker get his shot at the belt because he's earned it at this point. And I do have a question for the chat and for you, friend. Have we heard any update on Daniel Dubois and what his illness was that took him out of the fight?
Yeah, whatever the cream that was on Shakur. Shit.
Kid Austin, you mean?
No, the cream that was on Shakur. Shakur got everybody sick. Then he was sitting next to Shakur, and then all of a sudden, he was
Friend, will you stop? Because these people gonna be.
I'm not. No, I'm not. When you come here, you need to expect the wildest stuff to come out of my mouth. Just expect it, okay? Because I was watching that little sit down that they did before everybody got sick, and for some reason, Daniel's attention span is cricket short, friend. He couldn't stay focused. He kept looking around and like, I was like, baby, what's going on?
We have already discussed.
Friend, I'm telling you, when I say that long, they needed to put it on the iPad like I do Hitler and make him watch it on the iPad and answer his questions in bubble form.
Nicholas Map, thank you so much. He says, "Hey, Nik-J and Boxiana, just showing support. Thank you. That was nice. Thank you so much."
See, everybody. See. Listen, it was the cream, friend. You didn't want y'all was playing with me a while ago. Y'all tried to tell me the cream. It was the cream, friend.
Really? She says a viral bug, and he supposedly got medication from some Saudi doctor. And when they tested him, the BBC of C took him off the billing. Really?
Yeah. You want to know why? Told y'all didn't want to listen. It was the cream. It was the cream, and Shakur had it.
Look at KG getting in on the fun. Shakur got Ismail sick too. You know what?
Did you see Shakur's cousin trying to talk to Tank?
I didn't, but I did see Madrimov try to say that he was sick. Because Virgil Daddy was pissed off, honey. Because Madrimov tried to say he didn't feel good or something. He was sick.
Was the cream. They was all getting rubbed down in Turkey's dirty cream.
That's Turkey dirty cream.
Turkey's dirty cream. It's over there in Saudi. That's him and his shit. You getting the blame for it. Turkey's dirt cream. That's what we're gonna call it. They were getting rubbed with Turkey's dirt cream, and now everybody's sick.
Lord have mercy. Well, but Coley wasn't sick. He was big and out of shape, but most of all, he got hit with a punch on top of his head and he couldn't recover. So shout out.
Ain't no pause. I'm a lady. I don't have to say pause. My are not questionable. It's for y'all to say it. Not me. Nothing I can say will ever be questionable. They were getting hit with the cream. Everybody got it.
Woo! Okay, so listen. We are going to talk about this last fight, and I'm so happy because my guy won like I told you he would. I said it. He won the first one, but he damn sure came back and re-upped, and he definitely put the smack down on this second one. I want to know how you felt watching the fight. How did you feel?
I feel like it was bullshit, and you ain't got to do all the theatrics. Bivol didn't win that damn fight. They won a trilogy, so let's get active.
He didn't win?
No, he didn't win. Better Beef won that fight, friend. I'm sorry.
The lies you tell.
No, friend. No. And you know what's crazy? Better Beef at the end of the fight, you could tell he knew like he did what had to be done in order for them to get this third fight, friend. This was some bullshit. Better Be was on Bibble's ass and everybody, he turned around at the end. No, we just got hit with the NFL playbook, you guys. Better Be won the fight.
The lies.
Argue alone. Y'all can argue that point alone. They wanted a third fight. The last Crescendo was some bullshit. They gonna have a new name for this third fight, and it's gonna be the All King Giants Fall. That shit was fixed, friend. We got hit with the NFL.
Fixed.
We got hit with the NFL playbook. They wanted a third fight, and they got it. Yeah.
The lies. The deception.
That's a fact.
Y'all know. First of all, We shouldn't be having a third fight because Bivol won the fucking first fight. All of y'all was in here with your mouths open and you was laughing because you knew Better BF had lost that fight, but they gave it to him. So you mean to tell me y'all didn't see the adjustments that were made? Y'all didn't see that man finish that fight? Y'all didn't see Better BF gas out? Y'all didn't see him get tired? Y'all wasn't watching him get pieced up?
He very much
really
saw the same fight. No. And you know what? You Bivol fans, y'all really needed a fucking reason and y'all got it. He beat him. No, he did not.
Yes, he.
No, and you know what? Y'all wanted it to be that. No. Y'all wanted him to win that first fight. He lost it and he lost the second fight the same exact way. He waited in to get his stuff together. Yes, friend. Yes. Better be won the second fight. But y'all wanted a trilogy and we got it.
Bivol did not lose that fight. Bivol won the first and the second
Better
fight.
Be won. Y'all, and I know y'all wanted it. I know y'all wanted him to be the winner because you know y'all love.
He won, friend. He won.
He did not. He did not, friend.
He won.
That was a draw at best. A draw
at best.
At best, a draw.
Baby, please, he won that fight, and guess what? He gonna win the third one. JP City, thank you so much. He says there's no way you can be a real boxing fan and not like this fight. This was a high-level chess. Boxiana, all I'm going to say is watch the fight again. Nik-J telling the truth.
I'm not watching shit. And you know
thank
what?
You, JP City.
You also can get a Rolo vacation. Rick Hill, you can get a Rolo vacation too. Better Be one. Y'all can argue alone. My cousin agreed with me. Better Be one. So that's that. Y'all can go and what do y'all want to fight? I ain't talking to you, friend.
Okay.
Y'all can fight. Cause I guarantee y'all won't get off on me. How y'all saying Bill got off on Better Be? What's up?
Bill will text that ass.
He did not, friend. Y'all are pushing it. Pushing it. Y'all pushing it. No, I don't argue. I fight.
Y'all so used to seeing Better BF knock folks out when he get beat and get outboxed. Y'all don't know what to do. Stop. The man lost.
Bivol damn near got stopped.
When?
It wasn't for the fact that Better Be let off on. He slowed down on him.
Why he slowed down? And whose fault is that?
38 years old.
Whose fault is that?
Hey, listen. You know what? Guess what? You got it. Your guy got him one. But I'm gonna tell you how that third fight gonna end. It ain't gonna end like this bullshit right
here. He gonna get knocked out in that third fight.
Oh, you're right. Bivol is gonna get
Better BF is gonna get knocked out in that third fight. You thought he was old this one? You thought he was old this fight?
You
just wait.
Damn near got stopped.
This is exactly what happened. Thank you, Tevis. Tevis with the $10. He said Better BF got old in front of us. He couldn't shift into that fifth gear. I had it a draw or Bivol by a round. Thank you, Tevis. He got old. He couldn't move no more. He couldn't turn it up like he's normally used to turning it up. Y'all thought because, he's fighting him on such a limited, his knee gonna be super healthy this time. Oh, he's the Terminator. Oh, he can't be beat. Oh, Better BF is the best thing. Oh, Artur, he's a machine. Yeah, he's not a machine, though. He bleeds. Just like me and you. He got beat.
Boy, y'all on this motherfucker drunk. And we at the end of the show, so I'm cussing at this point. Y'all drunk. And y'all in these comments is drunk.
He got beat.
Drunk. Y'all drunk.
And he was mad. Did you see him be mad? He was mad. He didn't want to shake his hand and stuff.
I would have shook y'all. Listen. Hey, listen. The one close one I had, we still not friends. And if we ever bump into each other again, friend, I promise you, we gonna get it active again when we see each other. It was too close. Well, so I can't say I won and she can't say she won. We're gonna call it a draw. We're gonna call it.
JP City say Boxiana cussing on a Sunday is crazy.
Right. You're right.
Rewatch it, Michael, because Better BF lost.
No, he didn't.
It was a good fight. And I might give you, it was close, but he lost that fight. He lost. He lost the first one, in my opinion.
They wanted a trilogy and they got it. That's what we got.
I think it's fabulous because both fights were close, if nothing else. Both fights were close, if nothing else. So it warrants a third fight.
The first fight wasn't close, and this wasn't either.
Friend.
The first fight was closer than the second fight, friend.
Say it again.
The first fight was closer than the second fight.
Not to me. This was more clear than the first fight, and the first fight was clear as hell.
Like the guy was windmilling, and he damn near got stopped.
He did not damn near get stopped yesterday. In what round?
I want to say it was like round 5 or 6.
Janae, thank you so much. She says, disagree. Bivol and Beterbiev just went back to back hard on the body. But the fix was in. Whatever, Janae. It was not.
Fix was in. We knew how this was going to go from the beginning. Thank you, Bella. They want Bivol versus Benavidez.
I do too.
Okay, I don't. I wanted Beterbiev versus Benavidez.
Well, do you really? Especially after them 2 grueling fights? Because they're going to get beat. Listen, y'all know I got beat. They DB over both of them. That's just me. I got DB over both of them.
We got to see.
Now, this is my question to you and the chat. Do you guys think that they go right into a trilogy, or do you think they give them a chance to rest and maybe fight another fight?
No, because the damage was bad, but it wasn't bad enough for them to have to take some time off like that. Not an extended amount. They're going to run this back just like they did the last one. Ooh, I'll be ready to kick some of y'all out because y'all mouths get a little loose in here, and I don't be liking some of the stuff that y'all be saying. Y'all ain't gotta like it.
Thank you, Teach. The first fight was a clear Bivol win, so I'm glad he won the second one. Me too. Now, this is my question also
y'all get
for you and the chat. During that first fight, there was somebody that was very vocal. About Beterbiev winning, and she was cheering for him. I'm just wondering, because I don't follow this woman or anything like that, has anybody heard anything from Bivol's ex-wife in regards to his victory yesterday?
No, probably not. And I'm not mad at her for doing what she was doing, because let you beat on me and you famous. Everybody gonna know about it. I'm be
allegedly.
I'm just like y'all snackaholics. The snack that smile backs, he's a hitter. So
allegedly.
Well, my friend gonna say allegedly. I'm going to go with what that lady told me. What that lady said that he a beater and a cheater, and I believe him.
Allegedly.
My friend said allegedly, but that lady said. So that lady said, and I'm gonna go with what she said, because she lived in the house with him, and he only gave her $1,100 a month to take care of her 2 kids. So with that being said, I don't know. Somebody got touched on the small of the back with the cream.
Free Smoke, thank you very much. Free Smoke says, I had it 7-5 Beterbiev or a draw if you're being generous to Bivol. Tank was low-key right. They be cheating. Free Smoke, please don't come in here. We already discussed this. Tank ain't low-key nothing. Tank need to worry about them PBC cards that were questionable or those top-rank cards that were questionable. Please don't do that.
Tank don't leave no question to the cards.
And that's why he shouldn't have a problem fighting anywhere.
And you know what? I don't think he do. Because after last night, like I told y'all on Friday, and everybody was like, oh, you did. I'm picking off the weak. And if he know, like I know he ain't got enough power to keep him in check, Tank pounce now. This is your opportunity. You didn't go after the Devin when Devin looked weak and vulnerable. You didn't do it. This is your time to pick up Shakur and eat the week.
What if he don't? Who's he calling out next week?
Hold on. Hopefully it's somebody with some sustainable something, or else I'm gonna have my face turn up. And y'all ain't gotta like it. Pick off the weak. That's how the fittest survive. You kill off the weak and lead the strong and strategize to kill them off.
Well, he couldn't. He didn't even do that. So
Hey, pick off the week. If you around me and we living together and we gotta survive, you weaklings is going first. I'll figure out how to deal with you tough asses at a later date. But
who's
you,
the tough asses? Because let him and his fans tell it everybody weak.
a wheelchair, you got one hand or one arm, one foot, any of those things that y'all be coming up with, receding hairline, any of that, you going first. It just is what it is. You pick off the weak, friend. That's just how it goes. That's just how survival is. You pick off the weak.
Tevis Smith says, thank you so much, Tevis, for the $10. Big Turk was fixing fights up and down that card, though. What fights he fixed, Tevis? What fights did the man fix? What fights did he fix? And speaking of, because this card, now, do you think it lived up to the best card in boxing history that they were trying to push down our throats?
It was decent. Virgil Ortiz was the night for me. You know what I'm saying? It was a good night of fights. Like,
it was more than decent to me. It was a really good boxing card. It was a really good boxing card for the amount of money that they charged and the quality of fights that we got. It was a damn good boxing card. Would I say it's the best card ever? I would pause on that. But it was a really good, damn good boxing card. I will say that. I absolutely will give it that. So, especially right. Sif Bud says he can't name a better one. Not right now. Not thinking, yeah, it was a good ass card. Especially for there to have been 2 replacements as well. It was a damn good card. Like, why are we complaining? What is it to complain about? What? Some people, like you said, friend, just want to argue, want to find something to be upset about. It's a good ass fight, man. Come on now. See, drink. Fight of the century in a high school gym. The card was in Saudi. We know it's not going to be jam-packed to capacity. We know that. Why y'all just can't help yourselves. You got to throw shade. You got to hate a little bit. You can't help yourself.
It be the people not paying for shit with so much to say. Y'all gonna watch this shit or not? Like, we always running into this same kind of like things. I that's why boxing, like, we don't have nothing else, you guys. Like, the fans are insane. Like, y'all got this cult type of vibe and all that shit. Like, we ain't getting together watching the fights. Ain't no fight parties. Like, y'all just weird, and y'all want to sit up and smell tank your draws and tweet about pay-per-view numbers and fingernail polish. What we on?
Big hate.
Or no?
Big hate. Big hate in the blood. Big hate. Big hate in the blood. Big hate. Like, for what reason? Why? What is you mad about? You wasn't going no way. I don't care if it was 1,000 people in there. You motherfuckers watched that shit when it was COVID. And you know it ain't gonna be packed like it is when the States or in the UK. We know this already. I'm not mad about it. The boxers that's going over there to fight, they not mad about it either. If they were, they wouldn't go there. So what you mad for as a fan? Why you mad?
Like it, don't watch it. But don't complain about it either. Like, just don't watch it. Don't complain it. Like, we don't want to hear it. Like, hey, you know what? It's not hard to you know what? See, this how I know
it's all kind of day parties that go down.
This how I know y'all ain't got no movement and the hoes ain't around. This is how I know. Because let Auntie put y'all up on game. It's absolutely easy to have a day party on a Saturday. Bitches love brunch. Don't ever forget that, okay? A little orange juice and
a mimosa, some champagne.
You gonna get a different type of vibe. But y'all don't be understanding, because the movement is limited around here, and like, we be trying to teach y'all some game, and y'all don't have very much. Like, they like brunch, they like hamburgers and breakfast food and mimosas together. Like, come on, y'all, what's going on? Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all
broaden your horizons.
Yeah.
Dog. Ooh, I know y'all done been to a day party. Like I know you have. And that's the biggest problem. But you know what, Janae? When they figure out that it's not as expensive as they thought it was, them Saudi cars, they gonna start having them. Because they used to paying all that money for those other cards that are ridiculously expensive. But it's so many day parties going on, they just not hip yet. And I need to get with some promoters in the city so that they.
And y'all over there and y'all be in the UK eating beans and a little bit of boo-boo and little sausages and stuff in the morning. Y'all can have a day party at any time. So I know if y'all can manage to put that beans and any combination together in the morning time, y'all ain't shamed to a little party. And I know y'all be over here eating the craziest things in America. So y'all ain't shamed to no day party. Y'all do a lot in the day. What's y'all little statement that y'all be saying? It's 5 o'clock somewhere?
Somewhere.
What y'all on?
Somewhere. Anyway, so we are fastly approaching another good fight weekend. Okay. I told y'all February was gonna jump off all things boxing. Okay. So coming up, we have some of y'all's very favorite. So I'm not gonna hate. We have Tank Davis and Lamont Roach coming up, okay? And also on the undercard of that fight, we have a really good undercard with Rayo Valenzuela and Gary Antoine Russell. Also on that card, who else is on that card? Please remind me. Oh, please don't let me forget. Tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning, baby, set your alarms, okay? Junto Nakatani will be fighting tomorrow morning, ESPN Plus, I believe, one of those ESPN Pluses. That should be a fabulous card as well. But who else drinking? I know you know. Who else is on the undercard of that Tank fight, friend? Who else is on that undercard? I know it's Rayo and Gary Antoine, but it's two other people, I think, and it's pretty good, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't it decent? No? Okay, we'll talk about it Friday. But yeah, we have that coming up. Well, yeah. I don't think anybody is there anybody in this chat that has Tank Davis on. Oh yes, Puyo versus Sandor Martin. That's gonna be a good fight, I think. I like Puyo. Is there anybody that is J Rock versus Tellez? I forgot J Rock is coming back. Lord, I thought he was retired. Come back, friend. Is there anybody?
At what weight?
54, I think, might be 60.
Get me off of here. Wrap this shit up right now.
Oh, Heard is gonna be on that.
Right, wrap it up right now. We're getting out of here immediately. We leaving right now. Why, y'all? It's time for y'all to stop. Did you see her looking?
I hope they don't end up looking like Rosario.
They're gonna look like Keith Thurman in a too small t-shirt. Everybody gonna need a shit bag soon. Let's stop.
Also, I just want to know: is there anybody in this chat or on this panel who believes that we're gonna get any kind of upset in the Lamont Roach Tank Davis fight? Anybody? Anybody in the chat? Anybody? Does anybody in the chat, not you going for him for the upset, but you actually think Lamont Roach has a chance to win this fight? Anybody? Somebody? Anybody? No? Yeah, okay. Well, no? Okay.
It's gonna be a bad stoppage too, friend. Not bad. Gonna be hurt, but it's just not gonna look good. He gonna fold him up.
Okay.
It's boxing, anything can happen, you know what I'm saying? But on one friend, when I say folded.
You think he gonna knock him out? You don't think he going the distance?
Origami. How I was in there saying be smart, I ain't gonna have to say be smart too many times for this one, friend. This might be less than what we saw in June. I give him to 8. It's not going 9. It won't go 9 at all. He won't see 9. And if he see 9, the huge supreme shock of life that will be on me.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to end 8.
Okay. I did want to get your opinion about this. I'm glad you said this, Canelo ducked me. Did you see the footage of Bud and Tiafimo over in Saudi?
Did I? Listen, let me tell y'all thought I was bullshitting. Bud's scary wherever he go. And Tiafimo is a bitch with oatmeal teeth. Like, let me tell you, if I'm big on my teeth, I've been big on my teeth since I was a little girl. My worst fear is for my teeth to fall out. Okay. And like for my teeth to fall out and they fall out in the front. Um Tiafimo had a fear in him. Um I've seen somebody look like that before. Okay. And I ain't gonna tell you what happened to the person for me to have that look on their face. But let's just say she tried to hop out of my car while I was on the highway type vibes. So like that fear, I've seen that fear before. So like you hear Janae, I know
She couldn't up.
like it's always something with her. She either like on me, she's in the kitchen. This is far from me, friend. Okay. Tiafimo's teeth are disgusting. I hate Tiafimo's teeth, and like the fear was in his teeth because he was talking with his mouth yesterday. Like, friend, you know how a scared person look when somebody is on them, and then Bud had that menacing ass arm wrapped around his neck. Baby, Tiafimo was scared for his life, baby. If Bud would have did this, Tiafimo would have shit himself last night. And not a little shit, big shit. He would have been friend if Bud would have jumped last night. Bud is scary, friend. He's terrifying and like
He did have that chicken wing on it, and I know he was squeezing when he was talking.
No, and like he wasn't squeezing where y'all can see it.
It was in his muscle.
He pinched this part of the arm. He was pinching the back of his. I know how to do that. I'm evil, friend. So like he was pinching the back of his neck with this part of his arm. If y'all don't believe it's possible, get behind somebody real close to him and close your arm on them real hard. You're going to pull in on the back of their neck. I'm just saying, try it and watch what happens. He was squeezing the back of his ear, friend. You could tell. And like when Bud moved his arm and how I knew he had him pinched up, Bud kind of moved his arm a little bit. And Tiafimo was like, hey, we ain't got no problem. He got him, friend, in Miss Trenchbow's trophy. He got him in there. Trenchbow's trophy. He got him. Lit him out. Make him eat the whole entire chocolate cake, Terrence. Make him eat it. And he was.
That was at first I was like, when I saw it, I was like, man, Bud, don't be talking about everything cool. Fuck him. I was like, fuck that. But I looked at it again and I looked at Tio's face and then I looked at Bud's face and he was like, yeah, tell him what you told me. I was like, oh wow. Okay. Yeah. It was
when Tiafimo saw him walking toward him, Tiafimo should have clutched his purse and took off in a full sprint, baby. He should have left the area. And then it made it bad because Bud forced him to smile. That's what
camera.
That's what people not realizing. That wasn't a smile that Tiafimo put on. Bud forced him to do that.
That was that uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. You don't know what to do. You got to laugh to keep from crying kind of smile. That's what that was. He was very uncomfortable, and I loved every minute of it. If you gonna press somebody, press them like that. Don't be kicking and high with them and letting them leave thinking they really ain't got an answer for the shenanigans that they display. No, bitch. You've got to answer for the stuff that you've been around here doing. Okay? and I don't want to see you do it again. Because if you do it again, the next time I see you ain't going to be no talking. Okay? Yeah. I loved every minute of it. Tevin Smith, thank you so much. He says, me too. I used to have nightmares about face planting in the concrete and knocking all my fronts out.
Woo. Hey, Rachel girl. Yeah, listen, let me tell you, my biggest fear is to lose my teeth, and I got big teeth. So you imagine me losing one of these chiclets up here in the front? I couldn't be like, friend, I don't know, man. That's always has been my biggest thing, losing any of my tooth. I ain't never been like scared like the back. That side tooth that everybody missing up here in the front. That and these front two big front ones in the front, friend. When I tell you I sell my soul to put some teeth up in there, I'm not lying.
Friend, please don't.
I sell my soul to put some teeth up in there if they was missing. I know a girl, she my friend, and she ain't got two right here. So it's a big, friend, when I tell you I sell my soul to get a tooth up in there, baby, I'm not lying. Even if I have to go to Big T and get a goal up in my gums, I'm not lying. I ain't lying, friend. I'm not telling you I would sell my soul for some teeth. I'm not going out there ball mouth like that.
Well, I wish T.O. would do something with his. I wish he would do something with his. And he made a little post. I don't know if y'all saw it. I think somebody reposted it. Apparently, he's going to have a fight. I think he's going to be on that same card with in May. I think he's fighting in May. And he may be on that same card with Devin and Ryan.
Friend, you talking about do something with them teeth, them milk teeth. What you want them to do with them?
Them who teeth?
Milk teeth. Them milk teeth. You can't do nothing with them. They too soft. If they do it, if they start messing with them, they'll start crumbling. I know somebody with some teeth like that.
He needs to get about 15 of them removed, just so the rest of them can have space to straighten out.
Just get some veneers.
Because they look like crawfish tentacles.
They need to get, listen, friend, no. They bad all the way down. What my granny say, the root, they bad down to the root. They need to get them out, all the way out. Just put some veneers up in there, because them is milk teeth.
He gonna have to get them. I'm telling you, it's about 10 for real, and I'm not even joking. 10 can stand to be pulled and removed just to have space and room for the other ones to turn the right way.
His teeth look like my daddy did after that accident where they were just holding on for dear life. He got they look like this up in there, friend.
Hey, I'm telling you, they look like crawfish. Y'all know them crawfish tentacles when you get ready to, y'all know.
They go look up milk teeth. Y'all got the time, go to Google and go Google milk teeth. Stay out of my business, boxing and barbecue. Because you ain't gonna sit in there and disrespect my mama like that. My best friend. Just saying.
But for real, it makes no sense for him to be making this kind of money. All the other boxers have fixed their teeth, the majority of them. Shakur ain't fixed his gap, but I mean, at least they straight somewhat. You know, they ain't bunched all up fighting each other. Anyway, friend, you want to give us your closing remarks? We got another big card next week, so we'll be here Friday, y'all. Friend, go ahead and close us out.
Bro, you know what? I wish y'all could see my dog. Me and my dog have a beef. Okay, I don't like her. She don't like me, but we fool with each other. So she's sitting here being weird and like.
Let me see Chloe.
No, because BJ get mad at me because I say my dog got Down syndrome.
Hey, Chloe, girl.
Look, see that tooth? It don't.
Hey, Chloe. Yes, hanging out. Let me find out. Chloe is
Down syndrome, and that's what I tell people. She got Down syndrome. BJ gets so mad, he gonna come out of the my dog got Down syndrome, but she got Down syndrome, friend, because she kind of, I don't know, the tooth. She got TO teeth. They milk teeth too. Get down. And I'm telling you, we don't like each other. I wish I can get them teeth pulled. He gets so mad at me when I start talking about his dog friend. He hated. He gets so mad.
I'm done. Do you hear me? I am.
She just, I don't know. It just hang out like she got that bubble gum at the bottom. It don't do right. So shout out to y'all and all that stuff. Because I I didn't know she was gonna turn into this freaking fire. When I got her, I liked her. She was super, and I don't know what happened, and I don't know what happened. She just this is.
She did look like, why you telling my business?
I'm telling you, we be in here, we beef. Like this is my child that I don't get along with. I got boys. She's the only other woman that lives here, you guys, and it's 24/7, 24/7. But no, she do look like
Janae, you finna get a Rolo timeout. I cannot believe, friend.
bye. Okay, look, let's leave. Shout out to y'all. Hope y'all had a good time. We had a good time. I rolled up on 2 wheels to get up in here so we can hang out and listen. That tooth got more than a mind of its own. And then if you catch the right time, they both hang out. So it's not just one tooth that be hanging, it's both of them.
Ease up on Chloe, please.
Shrimp. She a freeloader. I don't like her. She don't protect nothing. Somebody walking her right now, and Chloe gonna be like, "Hey, friend, how you doing? Pet me."
You putting way too much on Chloe right now.
Yeah, okay,
like,
bye.
wait.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Okay. Yeah, no. Okay. I want to get jumped. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are good people. This is the last week of February, you guys. The year is blowing by really fast. We ain't been in no fights. I hope everybody is having a good, successful year and all of that stuff. So we'll be back on Friday. We got a lot of stuff to discuss. It's up from here, I guess, you guys. I don't know what to tell y'all. We'll be back on Friday to see y'all. Okay.
She gonna nibble on her toe drink. Thank y'all so much for coming through. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you Friday. We have a good card coming up this weekend. Also, March 1st, Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach. Also, a title fight with Rayo Valenzuela versus Gary Antoine. We have Pulio versus Sandra Martin. And I forgot the other fight. Anyway, meet us back here Friday so we can discuss the weigh-in and everything, all the good boxing news that happens between now and then. And we'll be here 9:30 Central Standard Time Friday. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Peace.